Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I have been seeing this Meredith foundation routine trending. Like, she will come across my FYP on TikTok and the girl just uses so much foundation, and I'm like, I was so like tempted to try, and then I saw other beauty bloggers try it, so I'm like, I'm just gonna try it and see how it works. So I wanted to do it and see how it turned out. I'm not going to be using my everyday foundation, which is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. Because if you guys watch, I posted another video. That foundation is being discontinued and I have not found a replacement for it. So I am running on limited supply, so I won't be using that. I will be, however, using my Revlon Colorstay. And I wear a 400, let me see if you guys can see that. I wear a 400 caramel for normal dry skin in this color, in this shade. So I'm gonna be using drugstore foundation for this foundation routine. And let's see how this goes. So pin up my little U-part wig. So she uses 10 pumps of foundation. So, and my skin is already prepped and moisturized. I have combination skin, so I tend to not wear a primer else I'll get ridiculously oily. So I'm just gonna shake this up because I haven't worn this in a while. So I'm gonna shake it up before I start squirting. Hopefully I got 10 pumps left in it. It sounds like feels like it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's a lot of foundation. Y'all, look at that. It's dripping. Let me hurry up and get it on. So she takes like the end of this brush and just kind of like puts it all over her face. All right. I think I got it pretty much all off my hands onto the brush and onto the face. Ooh! Oh, this is so much foundation. Making me squeal. Okay. Then she takes her hands and she rubs it in. So I always like to keep some drugstore foundation for when I like travel, in case like, you know, something gets lost, or if I'm running low. In my work bag, I keep a drugstore just in case. I mean, I don't know. It kind of doesn't make sense because I always remember my makeup bag, but I like to keep some drugstore foundation. She puts it everywhere. I really don't want to go with my eyebrows, but I guess I could because my eyebrows are bladed, or shaded rather, so. I'm scrimping. Okay. Then she takes the end of the beauty blender and she really pats that in, so I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I like to keep like just my shade match in drugstore. Also, for when I get my makeup professionally done, like if I'm going somewhere and a lot of pictures get taken, I keep drugstore foundation for that too, because the more of a blank canvas that you can give the MUA to work with, like the better the job they'll do. And they don't like all foundations, but I found that like most MUAs are pretty comfortable using drugstore shades and it not being a whole lot, so they can kind of do their own technique, their own thing. So I just like to keep like a drugstore shade on hand. I found my drugstore shade when I was in law school. I just was like really penny pinching, and I used to wear Bobbi Brown. Well, I was just penny pinching and I did not have it in my budget to keep up with the $40, $50, $60, whatever Bobbi Brown was costing at that time. I went to Walmart, or Walgreens rather, kind of figured out what I was in my shade and got me a Revlon dupe. And I kept it on deck until I was able to afford makeup again. And then I looked back. I don't think it was a good idea to put this on my neck like this because it's not blended, but we'll see. Maybe I can like brush it out with some powder. So I look back on my pictures and the Bobbi Brown was leaving me really oily and shiny. I don't know if it's because I was using primer. I've stopped using primer because primer just, it doesn't go well for me. I don't care what, like primer doesn't work well for me. I stopped using primer and I switched to my foundation, and that's when I ended up going to the Kat Von D Locket. I went to Sephora and this lady tried it, you know, gave me a few samples, and that's what I ended up loving the most was the Kat Von D. And so that's how I got on that train, and I'm gonna have to be on a foundation hunt again, which is why I started kind of doing these makeup videos, because we're gonna be on a foundation hunt together, guys, and seeing what foundation is going to substitute for the Kat Von D Locket. Okay, so I'm patting this in, and so far it's not horrible. It's not horrible. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay, kind of giving us a blank canvas to work with. We are casket ready. First I gotta get this off my fingers, so I got my makeup wipes right here. I gotta wipe my hands. Like, this is just way too much. Yeah, so I'm excited to take y'all guys on this journey of finding the perfect foundation, because my Kat Von D is gonna be out pretty soon and I'm gonna have to replace it. It's kind of a bummer. It took me, like I said, I was on Revlon through law. I was on Bobbi Brown, then through law school I was on Revlon. I'm kind of like brand loyal. I haven't had that many foundations in my life. Like when I first started getting makeup done, like for my senior pictures, like the first time I got makeup done, senior pictures in high school, I was NC45 from MAC. And I stayed with that until I think I moved to Bobbi Brown. And I first started really learning how to work with the MAC products from like YouTube, like watching Jenny Jenkins. Like she used to use a lot of MAC, and I just was brand loyal to MAC because I just felt like, I don't know, like that's just really what worked well. So I stuck with the MAC, and then I moved on to Bobbi Brown. I don't know what influenced me to go with Bobbi Brown. Like the MAC just started looking really cakey on me. Like I didn't like how it was looking. Like I would look at YouTube, like the old school YouTubers. That's where I learned my makeup, like Jenny Jenkins, Nitra B, who else? Mostly Jenny Jenkins, but yeah, so I just didn't like how that was looking. So I moved to Bobbi Brown, and then I moved to Revlon through law school. Then I got on a Kat Von D. So I've only really had 4 foundations in my life. That's the honest truth. So we're gonna be foundation shopping. Okay, my hands are cleaner. You know, got the foundation off together. Next, I'm gonna move on to the concealer using my Tarte 425 Tan. And this is a full face, so I'm gonna be generous with this, more generous than I would kind of like in my everyday. And I'm gonna let that just marinate for just a little bit. I feel like Tarte has to get like a little like almost like tacky. I don't know if tacky is the word, but like I treat it like eyelash glue. Like let it sit for a little bit before you go back and rub it in. I just feel like it just does better that way. So while that's on, I'm doing I just did my contour, and I used the Nude Sticks Nudies in the shade Deep 10. And then I'm using my F77 Chisel and Trim contour brush. Yeah, so which foundation do you guys recommend for my skin? So like, I think you guys watching up on my videos kind of see my skin. I have combination skin. I'm brown skin, combination skin. Tell me which one you guys want to see me try next, and we're gonna go on this trip together. Like, let me know. I'm tempted to just I don't know, like I'm asking my friends what they use. Like my good friend whose makeup always looks real good, she uses NARS. And then most of the people I know use NARS. Like most of my, okay, then I'm gonna go back again with my actually I'm not gonna use my blender. I'm going to use my I'm going to use my Powder Sweet brush. I know that this is like not the thing, but I just prefer the way that this does my concealer. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'll go back over it with the Beauty Blender. Okay, then we'll take the blender. Go back over there. Okay, then I'm gonna go set that with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm gonna take this same sweeping brush again that I just did that with and put that in there. And I'm generous with this because I don't, like, I sweep it off. I like to front load and then brush it out. Y'all, my dog is looking at me like, why are you over there making so much noise? So I'm just gonna let that sit for just a little bit. I don't do too much baking. Okay, then I'm gonna take my large powder Sigma F30 brush and sweep that off. Okay, then I'm gonna go over my face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the medium dark. Then I like to go back over with my contour stick and just do a little bit over my nose. Okay, it was my left, so I gotta put some on there. I don't like to do too much. I like to overdo it just a little bit. I don't even like, I just put a little on my brush. Sometimes I put it on there, sometimes I put a little on my brush, but I feel like my brush already had a good amount. All right. I'm gonna add some blush. I'm gonna take my Sigma F40 blush brush and some, I'm gonna do MAC Lovejoy, this color here. Lots of blush. I love blush because I got high cheekbones. I feel like blush is my time to shine. So I love blush. Next, I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the MAC Fix It Plus. And I'm going to do that. Just going to get some sprays in. Oh, that smells so good. That smell is just so nostalgic to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know why it brings back so many memories. Like, I guess getting ready to go out and enjoy life. I like to be very liberal and generous with this Fix It Plus spray. I used to be, when I was a teenager, I used to be real cheap with that because it would cost so much. But now, I be finding it at TJ Maxx for like $12.99. So I always search the beauty section when I go to TJ Maxx, because you just never know. And I like to load up on stuff, like, because you just never know when you're not gonna see it again. I'm gonna go back over with my blush. Sometimes I dab my blush out, and I'm like heavy-handed on the blush. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to take my Fenty highlighter stick. Just go down a little bit. Just over that area. And then I use the beauty blender for that. It's just kind of me a little shimmer down the middle. Okay. And for my lips, I'm going to, what kind of lip am I gonna do today? Maybe I'll do, you know what? We're gonna just keep it with the Fenty. This is my cosmetic lip moisturizer. I love this by Cosmetics. I love this stuff. This was given to me. It's the Lumi Crystal Liquid Hydrator. It was given to me in a swag bag when I went to a blogging conference, and it's worth every penny. You could just wear it by yourself. Like if you're doing bare face, it goes on like a clear gloss. But because I have all that foundation, because I have all that foundation on my lips, I'm gonna do a lip. So I'm gonna start with my chestnut lip liner on neck. Bring my lips back to life. And then I'm gonna go over with some Fenty Balm. How did y'all like Rihanna at the Super Bowl? I think she did amazing. Okay. And for my eyebrows, I gotta bring them back to life because I killed some with all that foundation. So I'm just gonna take some Benefit Brow Setter. It's a little bit, and kind of bring them, go over it, make them a little glossy and a little shiny again. There we go. Y'all, getting my eyebrows shaded, I've said it once, I say it a million more times, was the best $350 I've ever spent. Next, I'm gonna go over my eyes. All right, next I'm gonna go over my eyes with I'm gonna be using my large shader F60 Sigma brush, and I'm just gonna take my Juvia's Face palette because I'm trying to, like, again, do like a everyday, just the everyday makeup routine. And so I'm going to just take like my little nudie color here and then mix it with the little pink shimmer here, just a little bit. I feel like this combination kind of like really brings out the Fenty Balm, and then like my Lovejoy, the blush is pink shimmer too, so I just like to go over my lid. I'm not mad at this foundation. Next, I'm going to take my taper blending brush from Sigma, the E40 brush. I'm gonna take like this brown color here, my Juvia's Place palette, and just put that in my crease. This is like what I do every day, like and just blend that out. Okay, then I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner and just go over my waterline very lightly because I don't want raccoon eyes. Right. my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. Maybe like a lash in my eye or something. Okay. One eye. Why is eyeliner? Putting on eyeliner so hard, y'all. I'm feeling this face, especially for Revlon. Like, I don't know if I would need, like, that Kat Von D, that Lock-In foundation is thick. Like, you barely only need 2 pumps of it. Some lip gloss over here. 2 pumps of it. So I doubt, like, 10 pumps of the Lock-In would probably just be insane. But for a thinner foundation, for a drugstore foundation, for a thinner foundation, it does give you, it does, like using those 10 pumps of foundation does give like the heavier foundation appeal. I will say that. I'm gonna do some mascara. When I find it over here. MAC Stack. They change their mascaras all the time. MAC Stack is what they were selling last time I was in here. And we're gonna put some lashes on as well. Come here, rude boy. Come here, rude boy. Boy. Yeah, that Rihanna killed that performance. Moo la la, yeah. All right, now I'm a Riri fan. Been a Riri fan. Putting the glue on my lash right now. It's like surgery. Like a surgeon. Do y'all know that song by Sierra? Am I the only person who listens to Sierra albums? I like Sierra's music. She has this song called Like a Surgeon. Let me know in the comments if y'all know that song. Check, calling patient number 1. That's my joint now. I'm gonna have to play that. Like a surgeon. All right. I think I need to order some more eyelash glue. I use this, I think I'm running low on this, the Super Strong Hold adhesive. Like, I got it off Amazon because it had really good reviews, and I've been pretty pleased with it. So I need to do this. Put my lashes on. Okay, so my lashes are on. So yeah, guys, this is the finished look. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. What do you think? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, I'm not mad. I feel like it's full coverage. Katniss, what do you think? Because you got so much to say. Y'all want to say hi to Katniss? Come here, Katniss. She doesn't like when I don't give her too much attention for long. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, so I'm not mad at it. It's a lot of foundation. But here's the finished look. I feel like it's a full coverage look. So I feel like the camera is picking up like a white cast, and I don't have that. I don't know why that is, but like, yeah, I'm definitely brown. Yeah, so there's Meredith's foundation routine. I don't hate it. Surprisingly enough, I don't hate it. So yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.